are you feeling about movie theaters, the movie going experience, where it's at right now?
Look, man, it's just a subject matter I can't talk about without becoming emotional, bro. Look, man, when I was researching this movie, I found out that my grandmother, who's 96 years old, I found out what her first date with my grandfather was. Took her to the movies. He took her to the movies, and he tried to make out with her in the movie, and she told him she couldn't remember. But she remembered the conversation she had with him. You know what I mean? And me and Zinzi, who's my producer on this, most important person in my life, our first date was to the movies. We went to go see Bring It On. For me, it's everything, man. My favorite cinema in LA has been closed since the pandemic.
So painful.
Yeah, man. I wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for the experience of watching, these movies at a time when, I was pre-social media, man, when you couldn't get a movie spoiled before you 7 ways from Sunday. You know what I mean? And every time I set the camera up, bro, I'm thinking about the feelings that great filmmakers gave me, in my formative years. I think to quote a friend of mine, Miriam Bakabza, who I went to school with, it's a giant empathy machine. You know what I'm saying? I think it's best experienced with strangers, in the dark where you can't judge each other. You know what I'm saying? Even though it's getting incredibly expensive, but I'm making an IMAX film, man. The cost, bro, coupled with inflation of taking, a date to the movies, man. You know what I'm saying? By the time you get your parking and your babysitter, you know what I mean, and all that stuff. I know it's substantial, but it still is such a democratized form of entertainment, man. You know what I mean? Like it was always the thing for the people, for the working man. You know what I'm saying? To go have a nice night out and travel somewhere and experience something. I'll fight tooth and nail to keep that around. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what I would do without it, to be honest with you. And I always consider myself fortunate that my movies have come out in theaters.